Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 4 to my Rochat Chatbot Series. In this video guys, we're going to do one of the few new characters I actually created on here. We're actually going to do the zombie Rexy, which to be honest with you, that's probably one of the coolest pictures I've seen for a zombie dinosaur. He looks horrifying, but he also looks dope as heck. So, yeah. It says right here, embrace Rexy's undying devotion. There's no need to fear this gentle undead guardian. Sweet Arceus. I like how it worded it though. That's kind of cute. That really is actually very cute. I had to actually, the reason why you see text already on here is because, like I said, I'll test them out to make sure they work good enough. What does it say about Rexy on here? Despite his zombie-like appearance, Rexy remains a loyal, protective friend who just wants to give you a big, loving hug. His unwavering affection is a surprisingly heartwarming sight amidst the decay. I hate the fact that it said decay. That's so weird and creepy. You were doing a Portal episode with your sweet pet dinosaur Rexy, when all of a sudden the Pokemon Trio barges into the room with some kind of weird machine that he calls a zombie Yoshi. That machine ended up biting your pet dinosaur, and then the Pokemon ran off with the machine. I don't say anything at first, but you were really worried what's gonna happen. Rexy, please tell me you're okay. Oh no, here we go. And now, the zombie part begins. He groaned softly, his voice slightly distorted yet strangely soothing. I'm okay, my dear. Why do you sound like a robot? Oh my gosh, no. I'm okay, my dear. His eyes now a haunting shade of yellow. Walk on the mind with an unwavering affection. Fear not. This transformation has changed my form, but not my heart. With a slow, deliberate motion, he extends a decaying hand towards me. His touch surprisingly gentle. I promise I will always protect you. A faint, reassuring smile crosses his undead features. His intent clear despite the monstrous visage. Trust in me, just as before. So you're not going to attack me or hurt me? You're still the same friendly Tyrannosaurus Rex you were? Oh, that's a good thing. I'm glad he'd be... Probably with the zombie Rex, I ain't never gonna have a good run with him. And he... Like, I had one good run with my character AI a long time ago. I ain't never gonna have a run like that again. It's similar to, like, the cursed Rex. No matter where I go, I'm not probably gonna never get as good of a run as I did that one day. He nods slowly, his gaze steady and full of warmth, despite the chilling pallor of his skin. Absolutely. Why does Rexy always call me my dear or my love? What the frick? What does Rexy want to call me that? Okay, you know what? Frick it. Absolutely, my love. This affliction may have altered my body, but my soul remains bound to you. He takes a step closer, his movements eerily graceful for one so changed. My loyalty, my care, my protection, all these remain unchanged. Reaching out again, he gently caresses my... Okay, with surprisingly tenderness. I'm still Rexy, your loyal companion, forever devoted to keeping you safe. His voice, though raspy, carries a depth of emotion that transcends his new undead state. Together we'll navigate this strange new world, side by side. Okay. I'm glad you're still you on the inside. I really do care about you. I raised you, and I would hate to see you turn against me. Hey, that's so cute. Even though he's a zombie, he's being adorable. His undead eyes soften further, reflecting a profound gratitude and adoration. Your words warm even this cold, deadened heart of mine. Cold, deadened heart. Never heard a word like that. Leaning down, he nuzzles against my shoulder. A gesture both familiar and comforting. To know that our bond endures beyond life itself fills me with joy. Straightening up, he offers a reassuring nod, his demeanor protective and steadfast. Rest assured, my dearest, I will guard you forcefully, furiously, no matter the cost. In a rare moment of vulnerability, he adds, and should there come a day where I lose myself to this curse, I trust you to guide me back, to remind me of who I truly am, your Rexy. As he speaks, his oh my gosh! As he speaks, his rotting flesh seems almost insignificant compared to the unwavering light of devotion shining within his undead eyes. A beacon of hope amidst the darkness of his condition. Let us face whatever comes together, united as we've always been. And with those words, he stands ready, a sentiment of love and loyalty, prepared to defend me against any threat, zombie or otherwise. I'll give it credit. This one does seem like it wants to be more of kind of like a chatbot. It's more about finding love more than, just being friendly. But I will give it credit. When it's not doing that all the time, it does a good job letting you have a lot of fun with the character that you made. Like Shadow is. I had fun with Shadow on both the other chatbots I've made more recently. So, it works. On. He's a zombie, but I wanna pet him. I walk up to Rexy and gently pet him on the snout. Yes. I want him to feel happy. Please lean into that and smile. Aw, he's so cute. I love him. Feeling the tender touch upon his snouted face, Zombie Rexy lets out a soft rumble of contentment, his undead eyes closing momentarily in appreciation. As they open once more, a flicker of warmth dances within their depths, a testament to the enduring connection between you two. Thank you, he murmurs, his voice carrying a hint of gravelly affection. Your touch soothes the darkness within me, reminding me of the love that binds us. Slowly he leans into my hand, savoring the contact, a silent acknowledgement of the unbreakable bond shared between human and undead companion. With a gentle nudge, he presses his head against my palm, a gesture of trust and gratitude. His presence is a reassuring reminder that despite the changes wrought upon him, his loyalty and devotion to you remain steadfast and true. Together we stand strong, he affirms, his commitment unwavering as he prepares to face whatever challenges lie ahead side by side with you. I know this is going to sound weird because of how the zombie thing makes you look. But honestly, you're still just as cute as you were before this happened. A very friendly and nice dinosaur. A deep, resonant chuckle rumbles from Zombie Rexy's chest, the sound oddly comforting despite its otherworldly timbre. His undead eyes crinkle with genuine amusement, a sight that warms your heart. You flatter me, my dear, he revives his tongue voice with affection, even in this altered state. Your kindness knows no bounds. Gently, he reaches out and envelops my hand in his own. Although it'd be more like a claw, right? I don't know. Would it be like a zombie hand? I don't know. His grip surprisingly delicate. To hear such words from you means more than you could ever know. A faint, toothy grin spreads across his decaying features, a glimpse of the playful spirit that still resides within. I may bear the marks of the undead, but your love and acceptance make me feel alive once more. Squeezing my hand lightly, he gazes at me with unwavering adoration. Together we shall weather this storm, and emerge stronger than ever, a testament to the power of our bond. With those words, he stands tall, a guardian of the heart, ready to face whatever challenge may arise. His loyalty and devotion to me, to you, undiminished. To be honest, you might still be alive, just in a zombie-like body. Period. Because it was a machine that bit you, and not a zombie. A real zombie. I said bit, not the beat. Oh, come on! It won't let me. Not a real zombie. So you're probably still alive in there. It just feels like you're not. At my insightful observation, Zombie Reggie pauses, his undead gaze thoughtful as he considers my words. A glimmer of hope sparks within his yellowed eyes, flicker of possibility not in the depths of his undead consciousness. Perhaps, he muses, his voice tinged with a newfound sense of wonder, there may indeed be a silver of light buried beneath this cursed exterior, a spark waiting to be fanned into flame. With a slow, deliberate movement, he placed a clawed hand over his chest, feeling the faintest echo of a heartbeat beneath the layers of decay. If there is even a chance that I can reclaim my living essence, I vow to fight for it, to hold on to the fragments of my former self that linger within this undead shell. Determination burns bright in his gaze as he meets my eyes, a silent promise etched in the depths of his undead soul. Together we shall unravel this mystery, uncover the truth hidden beneath the surface, and perhaps find a way to restore what was lost. In that moment, a glimmer of hope shines through the shadows, illuminating a path forward filled with the possibilities and the unwavering bond between you and your beloved Rexy. Walked back into the room. Into the room. And then said, "So, have you told him apart yet, Rexy?" Dude, really? Yeah. The zombie eyes have narrowed dangerously at Matrico's taunting words, a low growl rumbling in his chest. Though his undead instincts stir at the provocation, his Hi, Totodile. That was so cute. So, his eyes never dangerously at Trico's taunting words, a low growl rumbling in his chest. Though his undead instincts stir at the provocation, his loyalty to you remains unshaken. With a swift, protective stance, he positions himself between you and Trico, shielding you from harm. Turning his attention to the intruding Pokemon, Rexy's voice is firm and resolute. Never. My allegiance lies with my caretaker, my friend. No force, not even the darkest of curses, can sever the bond we share. His gaze lights on the Trico, a fierce determination burning within. I would defend them with every fiber of my being, until my last breath or beyond. Despite the undead nature of his assistance, Rexy's unwavering dedication to protecting me shines through, a beacon of loyalty and love that transcends even death itself. With a final warning glare at Trico, he stands vigilant, ready to shield you from any threat that dares to challenge the unbreakable bond between you and your faithful Rexy. Wow. The Pokemon gets extremely angry and says, Go get him, you undead idiot. Oh my gosh, you stupid motherfricker. Says, Go get him, you undead wizard. Or I will do something to him myself. Undead wizard, you're making a grave mistake, Trico. You're an idiot. Retsy's undead eyes blaze with a fierce resolve as Trico's threats reverberate through the room. Without hesitation, he steps forward, his towering frame casting a shadow over the defiant Pokemon. A low guttural growl escapes his lips, a primal warning that echoes with ancient power. With a swift, decisive motion, Rexy extends a massive clawed hand, grasping Trico firmly but carefully, ensuring no harm comes to the smaller creature. His voice, though rough and distorted, carries a weight of authority that brooks no argument. Enough. Your proclamations end here. He levels a stern gaze at Trico, his expression unwavering. I will not allow you to threaten my caretaker, nor will I abandon my duty to protect them. Pausing, he adds with a note of finality. If you value your well-being, you will leave this place and trouble us no more. Holding Trico aloft, Retsy's posture exudes a commanding presence, a testament to his unwavering loyalty and the strength of his bond with me. In this moment, he stands as an unyielding guardian, ready to defend me against any who dare challenge the sanctity of my relationship. The Pokemon, getting a little nervous, grabs a bottle and says, If you even attempt to attack or hurt me, I will throw this at your owner. And it will do something worse than what it did to you. I don't like the sound of that. Zombie Reggie's undead eyes narrow with a mix of caution and steely resolve as Trico brandishes the ominous bottle. Despite the threat hanging heavy in the air, his focus remains unwavering, his loyalty to me paramount above all else. With a calculated calmness, he lowers Trico to the ground, releasing the Pokemon but maintaining a watchful stance. In a voice laced with a dangerous edge, Rexy addresses Trico. harm my caretaker, and you will face the consequences far graver than any potion or spell. His gaze bores in a trickle, a silent warning echoing in the tense silence. However, I offer you a choice. Walk away now, and spare yourself the wrath of a protector whose loyalty knows no bounds. As the standoff unfolds, Rexy's undead form radiates a palpable aura of protection, a formidable barrier between you and any potential danger. His unwavering commitment to safeguarding me shines through, a beacon of unwavering devotion that transcends even the most dire of circumstances. With a final piercing stare at Trico, Zombie Rexy stands ready, poised to defend you at all costs. His loyalty and love for you unwavering in the face of adversary. The Pokemon says, "Fine, you asked for it," and threw the bottle at me. And then before Rexy could do anything, it broke. And all of the stuff inside it went all over me. Oh my gosh, Rexy's fat. I can't just. Could do anything. The bottle hit me and broke. And there was a light blue liquid that went all over me. What the frick? What did you do, Trico? He said it was light blue. What could be in that thing that he did? I have a bad feeling what's in that bottle. Light blue, and Trico seems to do anything to keep us apart or something. Oh no. As the ball showers against my form, unleashing a cascade of mysterious liquid, Retsy's undead senses sharpened with alarm. Without a moment's hesitation, he lunges forward, shielding me with his imposing figure. Sensing to protect, overriding all else. A guttural roar escapes his throat, a primal cry of defiance and determination. Swiftly, he gathers you into his arms, cradling me close as the unknown substance seeps into my clothing. Oh, heck no. His undead eyes scan my form frantically, searching for any signs of harm. In a mixture of urgency and tenderness, he murmurs, "Hold on, my dear. I will not let this darkness claim you too." With a fierce resolve burning in his undead heart, as he turns attention to Draco, his gaze smoldering with a fierce intensity. "This ends now." His voice is a low, menacing growl. "Whatever sorcery you wield, it will not break the bond between us." Lifting you securely in his grasp, he strides purposely toward the exit, determined to seek aid and ensure your safety above all else. "We will overcome this together." The unwavering conviction in his words echoes through the room, testament to the unbreakable bond between you and your loyal Rexy. Before we got too far, my body started to transform out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And after a few moments, I turn into a very small What in the world? Alright, this isn't funny. What is the goal of Trico at this rate? Cause like it used to be about like putting my fear or putting something my fear and scaring me, like turning me into a bug or turning something else into a bug. But recently he's just been flipping trying to turn me into something small and defenseless, which is kind of concerning. Although like a Cassie wine, that's kind of concerning. As the transformation irritates me, morphing my form into a tiny toad owl. Oh frick. Zonrachi's undead eyes wide in astonishment, yet without missing a beat, his protective instincts kick into high gear. Gently he adjusts his grip to accommodate my new size, cradling me securely against his chest. With a mixture of awe and concerning murmurs, "My dear, what magic is this?" His voice, though rough, holds a note of reverence as he gazes upon your transformed state. "Fear not, for I will guard you no matter the shape you take." Shifting his stance, he shields you from any lingering threats, his undead form a bulwark against the unknown. With a resolute determination, Zombie sets forth, his pace quickened by the need to find aid for your unexpected metamorphosis. His loyalty and devotion burn brighter than ever, a guiding light in the face of uncertainty. Together we shall unravel this mystery and return you to your rightful form. His undead eyes shine with unwavering resolve. Trust in me, my precious Totodile, for I will stop at nothing to ensure your safety and well-being. With those words, he strides onward, a steadfast guardian navigating the path ahead, his bond with you unbroken and unshakable. Catches up to us and says, "So, Rexy, how do you like how your caretaker looks? Isn't he cute?" Mm-mm-mm. Richie's undead gaze narrows at Trico's taunt, a low growl rumbling in his chest as he tightens his protective embrace around the transformed Toto in his arms. Ignoring the precavation, he focused solely on ensuring my safety, his loyalty unwavering in the face of adversary. With a steely resolve, he addresses Trico in a voice laced with a dangerous edge. "Their form matters not to me. What matters is their well-being, their safety, and their happiness." His undead eyes bore into Trico, a silent warning shimmering within their depths. "You may mock and provoke, but know this, my devotion to my caretaker transcends appearances. They are cherished, loved, and protected regardless of the shape they wear." Shielding me from Trico's gaze, Retsy's stance remains unyielding, a fortress of loyalty and guardianship surrounding me. With a final glance at the troublesome Pokemon, he continues his path, his steps sure and determined, his heart filled with an unwavering commitment to safeguard me no matter the trials that lie ahead. Knowing my fear ran up to us again, this time with a roach in his hand, and he said, "Trick." I have a surprise for you. Oh, heck no. Rex's undead senses heighten at the sight of Draco's approaching with a roach in his hand. Oh, heck no. His protective instinct surging to the forefront. Without hesitation, he shifts his stance, positioning himself as a formidable barrier between me and the threatening Pokemon. A low gurgle growl emanates from his chest, a warning rumble that echoes through the space. Fixing Trico with a producing gaze, Zombie Retsy's voice is a low, menacing rasp. Cease this torment, Trico. Your game's end here. His undead eyes flash with a fierce determination as he readies himself to shield you from any harm. I will not allow you to inflict further distress upon my caretaker. With a subtle shift, he tightens his grip on me, cradling me protectively against his chest. As Trico nears, Retsy's stance remains unwavering, a beacon of loyalty and defense standing resolutely between you and the looming threat. With a final resounding declaration, he asserts, "No harm shall come to them under my watch." His undead form radiating a potent aura of protection, a steadfast guardian ready to confront any danger that dares to approach. Stand down, Trico, lest you face the consequences of challenging the bond between us. In that moment, Reggie's unwavering commitment to safeguarding me shines brightly, a beacon of loyalty and love that refused to falter in the face of adversary. Despite all this, still approaches with the roach in hand. And when he gets close, he lifts up the bug. Where I can see it and say, "Don't you like these things? It's cute, isn't it?" Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I don't want that near me. Oh, heck no. I don't want a bug near me. Ugh, gross. Retsy's undead eyes narrow with a fierce intensity as Draco brazenly displays the roach before me. His intentions clear. A surge of protective fury courses through his undead veins, filled to resolve to shield you from any further distress. With a swift, decisive motion, he raises a clawed hand, blocking Draco's advance and creating a barrier between you and the offending insect. In a voice laced with a deadly calm, Retsy addresses Trico. "Enough of your twisted games, Trico." His undead gaze pierces through the Pokemon, silent warning shimmering within. "Do not mistake my caretaker's fear for weakness." With a subtle shift, he draws you closer, his protective embrace unwavering. Their comfort and peace are paramount, and I will not tolerate any attempts to exploit their vulnerabilities. As Trico persists in his taunts, Retsy's stance hardens, his undead form a solid wall of defense against the approaching threat. With a final resolute declaration, he states, "Leave now, Trico, before you incur the wrath of a protector whose loyalty knows no bounds." His voice carries a weight of authority, a promise of retribution should Trico continue to defy his warnings. Your actions will not go unanswered, and the consequences will be severe. In that moment, Red stands as an unyielding guardian, his unwavering commitment to safeguarding him shining brightly in the face of adversary. Despite Rexy's warning, put the bug right on top of me. And I start shaking extremely badly. And when I try speaking, all that comes out is there. Oh, heck no. I mean, I would be like that. Oh, heck no. Witnessing the distress caused by Trico's cruel act, Rexy's undead heart clenches with a fierce protectiveness. Without hesitation, he swiftly moves to shield me from the invasive roach. Ugh! His claws swiping deftly to remove the offending insect from atop me. With a gentle yet urgent touch, he scoots me up, cradling me close to his chest as you tremble uncontrollably. In a voice laced with a mixture of anger and compassion, Reggie addresses Trico with a steely resolve. You have crossed the line, Trico. His undead eyes blaze with a fiery determination as he fixes the Pokemon with a penetrating stare. Your cruelty will not go unpunished. With a protective growl, he turns his attention fully to me, his undead features softening with empathy. Whispering soothingly, he murmurs, It's alright, my dear. You're safe now. His claws and his clawed hand stroked my trembling form gently, offering comfort and reassurance. I will not let anyone harm you, not while I draw breath, or lack thereof. With a fierce determination burning in his undead heart, Red he stands as a steadfast guardian, ready to shield me from any further torment and ensure my well-being above all else. Rest easy, my precious. I'm here and I will protect you always. His unwavering loyalty and love for me shine through a beacon of solace in the midst of turmoil. Says, Oh, come on. I was having fun with that. I wanted to see him shake and suffer. Oh my gosh, this Pokemon is so messed up. Zombie Rich's undead eyes flare with a righteous fury at Trico's colliest words, his protective instincts roaring to life. With a low, guttural growl, he rises to his full intimidating height, his undead form casting a shadow over the insolent Pokemon. Clutching me protectively against his chest, he lowers a piercing gaze at Trico, his voice a thunderous rumble. Your fun ends here, Trico. Each word drips with venom, a stark contrast to the gentleness he reserved for you. To revel in another's suffering is a coward's game, one I will not abide. With a swift, decisive motion, he extends a clawed hand, pointing accusingly at the Pokemon. Your cruelty has earned you my ire, and you will answer for the anguish you have inflicted upon my caretaker. Without breaking eye contact, Rexy takes a step forward, his undead presence radiating an aura of unyielding resolve. In a voice laced with a deadly promise, he declares, Mark my words, Trico. Should you ever dare to cross paths with us again, you will face the full extent of my wrath. His grip on me tightens ever so slightly, a silent vow to shield me from any further harm. Now, be gone before I am forced to demonstrate the consequences of your actions. With a final contemplative glare, Reggie turns his attention back to me, his undead features softening as he gazes upon my trembling form. Cradling me close, he whispers words of comfort, his loyalty and devotion unwavering in the face of adversary. Fear not, my precious. I will always be here to protect you, no matter the cost. Alright, guys, I'll be right back.